What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
He's DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his feedo. He's kind of retardito. Is Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock Bottom podcast starts now.
What's up? What's going on, you punks? Welcome, Rock Bottom Podcast. It's Ray DeVito. I got Janelle Draper with me. She's been on before. How are you, Janelle?
Hi, Ray. I'm great. I'm so great. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy you asked me.
Oh, yeah. Good times. Good times. Last time you were on, well, you're in Massachusetts right now, right?
I'm a little masshole for the moment. Yeah.
Little masshole. Those of you that remember, Janelle, she's a comedian. The sponsorship is, who do you have the sponsorship with? What?
Oh, for a while, with Bumble, you mean? Like
yeah, that? With Bumble. They dumped you?
Oh, it was always sort of, yeah, no.
They dumped you? What? It's supposed to be matchmaking. They unmatched with you? They're like, we're no longer a match, Bumble and us, Janelle. What happened?
No, nothing. It was always like sort of a one-off. It was never going to be this like really.
Wow.
What it was, but I'm expensive, I think. No, just kidding. They couldn't afford me. No.
They did a pump and dump with you? Oh, no, man.
We did a couple iterations of my ads, but honestly, I should get back in touch with them. But I mean, you know,
they're like, new phone, who this? It's like, it's me, Janelle. They're like, we don't know who you are. I'm married now. Go away. Oh, come on, it's me. We were such a good match.
Isaac is like, let her talk. I agree with you. Why? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Isaac
man.
Walmart. That's so funny. Who bought Ray the polo? Yo, what's with the polo? Why is it hanging like?
Oh, like, whatever you do, don't read the free chat. Don't turn that off. Don't. I'm telling you right now. No, because it goes. Oh, yeah, but I'll read the super chats when they come in. Don't. Okay. I gotta do a show. If I do that, then. Because this goes out like an audio, so you can't do. I gotta tell people, don't do that. Yeah.
Sorry, I won't even look at them. I just, you know me.
I'll bring them up. Focus on me. I'm not enough to focus on. Come on, man.
No. I'm here. I'm queer. No, I'm not queer. I'm here.
I'm queer. I'm here. I'm queer.
Are you queer for Stuttering John?
Huh?
Queer for Stuttering John?
No. Yeah, we'll bring. Why are you jumping ahead of topics of things? Who's running the show here? Is it me or you, Janelle? Are you drinking?
No, I should be. I'm caffeinated. I'm all like excited.
Oh, yeah. Those of you that don't know, Janelle worked at the Tonight Show for a little while. You were a page or whatever. Or...
Yep, I was a page.
And so people asked if you knew Stuttering John. And you did not. You worked there and you're like, I don't remember him or whatever. And then, as luck would have it, what was it, like a month or two later, you're working the road in Florida, right? Is it Florida?
Yep.
And then you were on the show with Stuttering John.
Yeah. I like reached out to him. I'm like, hey, do you need an opener? I'll be in Boca Raton. And he was like, yeah, great. Or no, I didn't reach out to him. It was the booker of Boca, Black Box, who paired me up with him. But I was like, oh my God, amazing. This is so serendipitous. I was like, I know Ray. He's like, I love Ray. And so it was just like, really, I didn't tell him, hey, that I didn't recognize you at first, you know, but I just, it was really fun. He was really great. It was a good time.
So, yeah. So there you go. It was good. So there, yeah, he gets some people like to, and this internet thing. Yeah. Now there was years where he definitely was kind of a schmuck back to them, but, they continue to be a schmuck, even though he's gone away. So like you do feel for the guy a little bit, like that he's got to deal with it. But no, the shows were fine. I hooked him up with a comedy club in Ohio, and they said the weekend went great. So there you go. So
what was the club in Ohio?
The Funny Farm in Youngstown.
Oh, cool. You know, it's funny though. He did have security at his show.
Security? He's got hired security. I don't blame him. If I was him, I'd have security just knocking phones out of people's hands. Because
well, the guy was just by the door. No, he just like, I don't know if he hired it or like the club did, but he like had it at a show because like he has these loony, crazy people that come out, you know. And it was so funny. I was like taking.
They might be my fans too. Those might be my fans too.
Like,
they mean well. They mean well. No, they're not. They're not crazy. They call them retards here. That's what they call them. They call them retards. They lovingly call themselves retards.
Sorry, I took a photo with the security guard. Oh, and Sheba Mason was on the show too. So the three of us took a photo together, and he was just like so ammoed out, like he had a gun. He had the vet. I was like, dude, you're a lot right now. Like, but we
who
like
had the gun? Stuttering John or the?
No, the security guard. It was just like such an intense dude. It was really funny.
No one's gonna bring it's not like that. No, by the way, I mean, he's deserves some of the trollism he gets, but not to the extent that he had gotten it. Like, so I'm glad it's like kind of easing up on the guy, because he's actually not a bad dude, at least the capacity I know him. So I'm glad. He said it was a fun weekend with you and stuff. So I don't talk to the guy often. It was just you reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm working with him." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
You made it happen. You basically made that happen. So
you never seen security guards at comedy shows before? Maybe I've just started out in like rougher rooms than you, but yeah, there used to be cops at comedy shows a lot where there's like security.
I think it just like took me by surprise, like how suited up this guy was. It was just so intense, and it was such a small little like just a bunch of old rich retirees. And so, you know, I was like, what is, you know, it's not like we were in the Bronx or New York. It just felt very, or like downtown LA. It just felt like, do we really need all this? Like these guys are like have walkers and canes. Like, what are they gonna do? But it was fun. It just like threw me off a little because like he was in the room a lot, like laughing, like he was like having fun part of it. But I was like, my OCD impulse was like, what if I like pull his gun and like what if I do something crazy? What do you
never pull anyone's gun? That's not a security guard's gun.
I wouldn't do it actually, but you know that thought of like an intrusive, impulsive thought.
No, I never seen a cop with a gun and like let me grab it from him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't end up touching him at all.
You are from Boston, Jesus Christ! That's like clearly a drunk Boston move.
It's like the Departed.
I got your gun, bro.
I got your gun. Yeah.
I'm glad you did not grab his gun.
Same here.
But was he intense for no? Because sometimes like there'll be cops at comedy shows and like they could be intense for no reason sometimes. Like I remember like a guy after a show, like and he's like afterwards is like he's a cop. He's like, hey man, if you have any trouble, let me know. No one's gonna. It's like what makes you think I'm gonna get in trouble here?
Yeah, that's
like, what makes you think like
you have a troublemaker face. No, you have such a lovable face. You don't have a troublemaker face, but
it's like, well, what makes you think I'm going to cause chaos here? Like I'm fine. No other professional does that. Profession. Like I'm not after a show. A doctor doesn't come on to me and say, "Hey man, if you ever need a prostate exam, let me know, man. You got to check it." Like, I'm just saying, like nobody else. I don't know. I just thought it was weird. And I say that like that happens all the time. It's only happened like once or twice where a cop like wants to let you know that they're a cop or something. It's only happened. But I'm saying it doesn't happen the other way. Like no one's like, hey man, I just got to tell you, I'm an optometrist. That's what I am. If you got any problem with your eyes, you let me know. It's like,
true. I'm a teacher. If you need some grammatical error fixing.
Yeah. If you remember all your triangles from 9th grade, I got you. You want to go over calculus again? Some pre-algebra? Let me know. I totally got this. It's like only, I don't know, long. And I respect the law officers. Most cops are great. And I'll tell you what, shout out to them because they give you those PSA cards, whatever they are, has got me out of potential tickets a few times where I've gotten pulled over and I'll just have it like with my license when you do it. And I was clearly guilty of speeding and they've just got a warning instead. Like that. It's happened at least 4 times. What's that?
Who gave that to you? I don't have one of those.
You don't have one of those? Oh, you got to make friends.
In Cambridge for many years.
Yeah.
Shorts, buddy. Oh, you're getting up. I'm getting up for a quick second to get something.
I don't want to. Because I left screen, she left screen. It's like, I don't want to be on screen alone.
No. I wanted to get my Play-Doh, which I've been playing with lately.
Jesus, you do have ADHD.
Yeah, I need to like squeeze something.
I need to squeeze something. What?
Look, it's like a stress ball, and I have a crystal in one hand, a crystal rock in one hand.
Those do nothing. Come on, you know you don't.
And then this is kind of cool. It's like you squeeze it like a little stress ball, but it's technically, I think it's technically Play-Doh, but it smells like lavender. Actually, not anymore. It doesn't smell like lavender anymore.
There you go. That's my.
Who gave you that?
A buddy who's a detective in New York.
Oh, a detective buddy.
Yeah, I got his name on the back of the card. That's his badge number. That's why I covered it up like that.
Oh, that was smart. Wow, that's pretty intense.
But I tell you what, it's gotten me out of and it's also it's plastic, so it's not. It looks like a legit card. So like they'll use it and then give it back to you. So it's worked for me like 4 times.
Are you supposed to keep it technically?
I thought that's what they did because I had the other ones where they're the paperback ones and they keep them, but this one they always give it back to me.
Oh, this is a good friend of yours. Do you want to introduce me to this friend?
And he does CrossFit too. He's in great shape. Yeah.
I feel like you gotta be if you're a detective, right? What if something goes awry? Just pull a Nancy Drew.
But yeah, he looks like a CrossFit bro. You not think that he's like a detective in New York City, but yeah, he's
he must have some crazy stories.
He's a good dude. We'll get more into them. Gustav, who's a good egg. Looks like Ray is trying to help one PayPal vote results center. PayPal? What's PayPal? No, he's smarter than me. Most people are smarter than me.
Trying to one up the PayPal. Oh, the Pope?
Oh, is that what it? Yeah, it's the Pope. The PayPal conclave.
Yeah, R.I.P. Pope.
R.I.P. to the Pope. How do they not die more often? Like they become Pope and they're like 80. I think it's like a Make-A-Wish thing for like people that've been in the Catholic Church for like 80 years. So like, all right, we'll make you Pope. You get to be Pope for like a month and they die. You think they would die more often?
For 10 years, or at least. He was a Pope for a long time.
10 years?
At least, I think, yeah, he was so great because of all the other popes who wanted like extravagant ceremonies and lavish like lifestyle. He was like, no, I don't need my own car. I don't need this big fancy house. Like he was like really known for being one of the good ones at like
one of the good ones. Finally, a good Pope.
Yeah, and he put a stop to all the molestation, or at least tried to.
Yes, everyone should put a stop to that. Every Pope. That should be the number one thing. That should be like number one thing on the Pope's. Like, listen, I don't know if you heard about this Catholic Church, but we have this bad PR going on. What do you got to say? Like, I'm not concerned about that. I just want my limousine.
You know what's crazy, Ray? My great uncle, who's very religious. Shout out to Uncle Ed. He's like a grandfather to me. He's so devout Catholic. They wanted him to be a priest, and he was like, "I'm too old." And they're like, "No," because he looks a lot younger. They're like, "You're in your 60s." He's like, "No, I'm 80." And like, you actually cannot be a priest if you're past. I think it's like 75. You can't be a priest. There's like an age cutoff.
I'll tell you what, it makes sense because it does seem like. I'm agnostic. Unfortunately, I think we're all like, none of us know the truth. Even the Pope doesn't know the truth. None of us know. It's nice to believe that that there is something. It does feel good to be nice to people. But it is like a nice, like, honestly, it's like walk around with one of those cop cards where like, if you're 75, like, all right, how do I clear up all my past? I'll just become a priest for my last 5 years. Like, you figure...
Yeah, because they pay. And his friend, though, this is wild and very true and also sad. His good buddy, much younger, also very religious, got accepted into the priesthood, but they do like a background check or something. He cleared the background check, but they got like a bad reference from somebody, but wouldn't even tell him from whom or what it was. And then no Zero Tolerance booted him out of there, even though he's like a great guy, because they pay you like 40,000. They pay like 40 grand a year, and they put you up in a home for several years. It's like this big investment, but they never told him like what someone said about him. So he couldn't even say like, that's not true, or like fact check that. So this guy's whole dream was to be a priest, and he makes it into the priesthood, but then someone says something about him, and then he gets kicked out. And
how do you know all this?
Because
but by the way, if they do a background check and they see you've never been arrested, you have 0 things, isn't that enough? You live 70 years, never been arrested. I mean,
my uncle told me this because this is his best friend, and he never got any closure. So I just felt so bad for the guy to like, and I'm like, that's so fucked, because we give so much of this like religion and God, and
that's all supposed to be about being forgiven and stuff.
Exactly.
So that's what, like, I don't know. What happened? Did he like confess something and one of the priests told on him, like he confessed to this?
Oh, he literally has no idea, and they won't tell him. It's like the most crazy feeling, because he has no
What?
Yeah.
People in charge of religion are shady? No, stop it. Get out of here.
I know, I was shocked.
You're saying that they could be shady, the people in charge of it?
Yeah, people are just.
Oh, no, not the people in charge of policing us. It could be shady. Get out of here.
What do you think about RFK right now?
He's curing autism. We're all going to be fixed. It's over. The days of autism are over. No more excuses. It's over. He's getting rid of them. He's going to put them all in what?
Wait, did you hear what he said about what autism does? Like what autism does to families, that like tears families apart. Like people, like he was going on like, if you're autistic, you can't even go to the bathroom on your own. You can't go on a date and all this stuff. He goes,
there's levels of autism.
Yeah, he's like, and worst of all, you can't even pay taxes.
They can't.
I was like, this guy's fucking insane. But like, there's that show, Love on the Spectrum. Like, there's all these shows that show autistic people like flourishing. I actually love that show, Love on the Spectrum. It's really, really cute.
Yeah, there's some people say I might be on the spectrum, which I'm fine with. I think there's degrees of it, because I've seen like really all.
You told me that. You told me that, I think, when I last saw you.
Yeah, I don't care. So what? I still have to live my life. But are you on the spectrum? If you know what the spectrum is, are you allowed to be on it? Does that make you not on the spectrum? If you're aware of the spectrum?
No, you can know you have it and also be on it.
Oh, you can. Right.
Yeah, you can. But it's like your superpower if you do have it. I mean, it just means you're really smart and focused at some things and maybe less in others. But
that's everybody. Then everyone's got autism. So RFK is going to get rid of all of us. We're all done, according to him.
He's so crazy, man. Are him and Cheryl Hines like actually enjoyably married, or are they like? Because you know Cheryl Hines from like Curb Enthusiasm.
Yeah, I saw that. And only reason I knew they were married is because Trump was the first president to go to every UFC event. Snubbed her at a UFC event.
She hates him openly.
Ray, did you meet Madonna and the Kabbalah? What's the Kabbalah?
Kabbalah. That's like a religion thing. What is all this religion? I think.
Oh, that's what people are saying. Yes, me and Madonna are tight.
What do you mean?
I know Madonna.
Are you kidding?
No, I don't know Madonna. Yes, these are all serious. Take every one of them serious. Take Gustav. Take all these are serious. None of them are jokes. None of them saying shit. This is all serious stuff here.
Well, wait, you could surprise me and you could just be like,
no, I don't know Madonna.
You could be like, oh yeah, me and Madonna go way back. Why do they always ask me that? It's so lame. It's so boring.
There's a little play on words. That's kind of cute. Flimsy Greenberg with the funny. Hey, Janelle, does a carpet match the drapers?
Oh, that is cute. Okay, I like it.
That's cute. He's a handsome guy, and he also says respectfully. Respectfully.
Wait, what happened to his eyes? His eyes are teeth? He's got teeth in the eye. Is that Andy Cohen?
I don't. It's. I met him in real life. That's not the actual flimsy creamer. Guess what? This is not Tampaletic Converters. Tampaletic Converters doesn't look exactly like me. It's a picture of me in his avatar.
Oh, right. Look at the incense. I'm burning.
You really do have to be doing something at all times.
It's like we're in a pope. It's like we're in a church right now.
Is that why you're doing that? Because of the Pope comment?
I don't know. I love it. Yeah, my carpet matches drapes, bald and gray. No, I'm kidding.
Whatever is going on down there. That's what's it? Because I know you got a boyfriend. What's it like when you guys are intimate? Are you all over the place doing 15 things, playing with things in your hands, like fucking lighting candles for people that couldn't get in the priesthood with the other hands? Jesus.
And
Jesus.
Focus. Like, can you just, I'm like, oh, I have a playlist or I have this, I have that. He's like, okay, he calls it my Zoomies. He's like, don't get the brain Zoomies. Like where I'm like.
The brain Zoomies? That's the name of this episode.
Brain Zoomies. That's good. Yeah.
Brain Zoomies.
I love your chin. I love your chin, Ray. It's like the best chin ever.
Thank you. Finally, somebody.
It's a cute little, it's just a cute dimple, the chin dimple.
It sucks because I got a shave in there and it's not easy to do.
Are you dating anyone right now? What's your vibe right now?
No, it's definitely no. I have no desire to be dating anybody right now. No desire. Tell Bumble that. Maybe Bumble, they want a new sponsorship.
Are you on the apps at all, or?
I would do them in New York City. Like they were fun in New York City. They weren't so fun in Ohio. Yes, people. Yeah. I matched with a trans lady and bought her a drink.
Oh, yeah, that's
just
so
yes.
funny.
People like people that know that, and it's like, yeah, I don't care. So what?
I think it's great. I think that's cool. You met up with them.
Yeah, I wasn't into them.
Yeah. I
was like, it's like, all right. It's like, I'm lonely. I could use a friend.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? What's going on with you? A lot? I see a lot.
You have so many friends though on this podcast. Why don't you just get together with them outside of? Why don't you do a meetup? Why don't you do like a rock bottom meetup in person sometime?
We've done some meetups.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we've done some meetups. The good times. Flimsy. I met Flimsy. He has a picture of it. He wasn't there, but he has a picture of the last time I had my leather jacket. Not the one I just got, the one I lost that made me get a new one. It was in a hotel room in Atlantic City. It was on my bed. I never saw it again. Then I called the casino. I was like, hey, man. And they're like, yeah, we're going to close this ticket. No one's reported that leather jacket. So I don't know where I lost it, but I got a new one and a cooler one.
Was it expensive? I hate that.
Yeah, this new one's way more expensive, but the other one's like $200.
Damn.
So I'm out of leather jacket. I'm down a leather jacket.
I'm trying to do your chin right now.
Jesus, you really do have ADHD. The brain Zoomies, Jesus.
I'm here. I'm just like,
jeez.
I'm so excited. I haven't done like a podcast in so long, so I'm kind of just like, it's just excited energy.
Ray, remember your great turbo bit about SJ and Son? I think his son's name is Turbo or Night. I don't know. I was just making a joke back in the day about that his kid is named after what do you call it? American Gladiator. Remember how American Gladiators, they all had like Turbo, Slash. Remember American Gladiator? You're too young for American Gladiators. It's this weird show in the 80s where they let all these people, bodybuilders, do steroids and beat up everyday people on national TV. And people like loved it. You remember American Gladiator? Tampaletic Converters. Ray, are you only allowed to wear Hugo Polo when you are with men? No, that's like that's my shirt, man. My Hugo Boss shirt. Remember when I went through a Hugo Boss phase, and and then everyone started. My family started buying me Hugo Boss shirts. Like I have enough Hugo Boss shirts, but this is a shirt that
is Mammy your mom?
No, she's a fan of the podcast, but she was in Atlantic City. I did a show in Atlantic City last Saturday, and then I hung out with a couple fans. They couldn't. It was a corporate show, so they didn't go to my show.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's the shirt that I wore to my corporate show. And then we went into the casino, and I'll show you this real quick. Now I got the brain zoomies.
Right? It's tempting.
This is American Glad. Oh, I guess they're bringing it back. This is like people give me shit because I'm into athletic women, but this chick, I had a thing for this chick when I was a kid. But
what chick? Are you gonna show her?
Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, she was because they'd have dudes compete against dudes, women compete against women. Her name was Ice. I thought she was hot.
Wait, your background's amazing. Go back to that photo. That was just like the guy on the couch. Was that you? Oh yeah. Wow, she's looks like Caitlyn Jenner a little.
No, don't say.
Just like the body, and I mean,
nah, she's just got. Let's look at. I don't want to see her arms. She's got a nice butt, legs and butt. I'm into legs and butt. That's what. But yeah, she's probably. I was into Zap was another one. I'm just trying to find back pictures from the '80s show. But they literally just like go and beat up like.
Was that Jay Leno from way back in the day? Like a young Jay Leno.
Yeah. So that's them on the Tonight Show back in the day. I don't know. Maybe you worked at there that year. I don't know. Google Images sucks now because it just doesn't let you fucking click on pictures.
I definitely wasn't there that day. Jay Leno looks like he's 20 years old there. Look how young he looks.
Yeah. So all right, I'm done. I'm done going through the pictures. I tried. But
So
you
how
get
was the corporate gig? What was a?
Oh, it's fine. It was just a private party. It's just a conference room with 20 people.
That's fun. That's cool.
All right, let's get rid of that. Yeah, only Broccoli gets to go to my Broccoli's a fan on this. He's done in the chats. I'll sometimes talk to him from here and there, but he's done with hanging out in the chats and stuff. But yeah, he's the only one that I took him once to a corporate gig with me. But otherwise, yeah, you got to go. You can't bring an entourage with you. Be like, hey,
yeah.
this is my crew. All right, well, it's just 20 of our coworkers, and
I want to do I did a really big fun one last summer that was at the big what's it called? Big Night Live, or it's in Boston. It was like this big music venue. And it was for this company called Corporate Traveler, and it was really great, but I want to do more. I want to do like bachelorette parties because I have so many bachelorette jokes and like wedding jokes. I feel like I need to start like marketing to like girls and be hired to like meet. Like that'd be so fun if I could like craft them just for their groups. But
I've done a lot of bachelorette parties. I don't know. I think it's like something like they want dudes for it.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because it's like.
Because it's like closest to a stripper. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Then they see me like.
Maybe I'll find a lesbian bachelorette party.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you could probably do a bachelor party. I don't know. I think they just want to hear from a dude that's not one that they're married to or something. Just like, if that makes sense. Because I did one. I forget. Last time I did one, and I brought Gooch with me. And there was a bunch of cakes, all shaped like penises. They literally had like penis cakes. There's like 4 cakes. They even had like the jizz on the side. I think I took a picture. I think I took it off my Instagram, but I took a picture of one of the cake. They made like jizz frosting all over the penis.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
Yeah.
My sister, for my birthday, we had it was actually the last day the stand was open in New York before the pandemic. It was March 11th. It was my birthday day, March 11th, 2020. And I had my Twisted Sisters show where me and my sister, who was a midwife at Yale, we hosted it. I don't know if you remember that show I did for a few years, but she made me a bunch of cupcakes for my birthday, but she decorated them like vaginas, vulva cupcakes with the lips with the frosting, and even did like pubic hair with the frosting. And everyone in the audience got one. It was the coolest thing ever.
Vagina cupcakes?
Yeah, I have a photo. I could show you a photo if you're interested.
Sure, you could show. But thank you, Tampa Letter Converters. T.O. Hank, who's a good egg. Janelle, you can grab my gun. Oh, there you go. I've grabbed his gun. It's not much. He says that to everyone, male or female.
Well, one time I went on a date in Florida when I was newly single. I was on the apps, and he was a DEA agent. And he's like, "Do you mind that I'm going to bring my gun with me to the date?"
Damn.
And I was like, "Well, I'm going to bring my fucking pot." So, it was so like, it was wild. It was funny. So yeah, I'm pulling up this photo.
Gleech, cops love Ray except when drunk drives to semi. Yes, a semi hit me, which we all know. Do you remember using a PBA card in the Altoona after crash? Thank you for the $2. Template converse. Who would be a better pope? Trump or KB?
Who's KB?
A lady KB. She's a chatter.
Okay.
I think it's time for a woman pope. I go with Lady KB.
Oh, so this is sorry. So this is so funny. Oh my God.
Oh, those are the
Cupcakes.
Yeah, I'll.
Some penises too.
Yeah, it just looks like a red something going through some pastries.
That's the labia minora majora.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those. No wonder why I couldn't recognize it.
Oh, and there's the pubic hair. The chocolate's the pubic hair. Anyways,
there you go.
She made them homemade from scratch. She's like such a G. I love my sister. She's the friggin' best. I feel like
she did it, man.
I got lucky.
So back to the guy with the gun. Did he bring his gun on the date?
No, he did. He brought his gun on his date, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring my pot, so don't sniff me up with your freaking drug dog, buddy. Like don't give me a cavity search.
If you know what I'm saying, wink, wink.
He was like, actually,
I'm bringing my gun. I'm bringing my cavity to be searched.
He wasn't that cute. I was like, you look nothing like your photo, and he's like, well, I'm in disguise. No, he didn't say I'm in disguise, but like. It was not a match, but I was like, he does not look like his photo. But I was like a little weirded out about him telling me he's bringing his gun.
That is a little weird.
Yeah, he was like very intense DEA agent. And I had just broken up with a huge drug addict. So I was like, we are not a match.
How many, because you used to bumble a bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bumbling
Bumble for years. I love bumbling. I love to make the first move. I love the fact that like, I truly did love the idea that like I could make the first move, and that was fun for me.
Yeah, what is it? Like you got a match and the woman's got to reach out to you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of women reached back. I'd be a match and just like, all right, whenever she wants to. I forget, it hasn't been in a while. Do they have to message you first or you have to?
Yeah, if it's the woman, once you are a match, you can't talk to her unless she initiates the message.
Okay. Yeah, and then also I would get like, there are fake accounts because you get like some generic hey, what's up type thing. You're like, all right, this isn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could kind of tell when they're like fake. It's like, all right, this is I don't think this is real. There's some bots on there.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I'm going to bring my gun. Was that in his profile thing? Why did he say he's bringing his gun? You don't need to bring your gun.
He like didn't want to be like, yeah, I know. That felt like a weird flex. He called me before the date to be like, hey, just so you know, I'm going to have my gun on me. And I was like, okay, hey, just so you know, I'm going to have shrooms on me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you just said that like kind of as a joke.
As a joke, because I was like, oh, you're
Right.
you're a drug like you're a DEA agent. Like, are you such a like are you so lame that you don't like, I don't know, it's just like making jokes with him, I was like, he showed up with his drug dog, like trying to make a bit out of it, but like in reality he just
really showed up with a drug dog.
No, I made that into a bit because I thought it would be funny to imagine him like with his, but like in reality we matched. He told me he was a DEA agent. He called me, asked if he could told me he was bringing his gun. I said okay, and we just didn't connect. We just like, it wasn't really a match, but I felt weird the whole time because I was like, okay, me with my ADHD and my OCD, anxiety, intrusive thoughts. I'm like, what if like we hug or something boom, like goes off? Like I'm just like, my brain goes to worst case scenario.
Yeah, why'd you bring in a gun to hang out with you? It's like,
well, we were at the bar.
It's like, are you on the clock while we're doing this? Like, why the fuck you bringing a gun?
I think you have to if that's like your job because you're like an enforcement agent. I don't know. I mean, we were like just in Fort Lauderdale. We weren't even in Miami. So like, I don't know why he felt the need. I don't know why, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. That just seems odd. I would be like, it's like, do you have to? Are you working? Are you on the clock? Am I going on drug rates with you? What are we?
Yeah, I should have said that to him. Do you ever want to like pet a drug dog at the airport? Because I always want to. And
like an idiot, I did. Yeah, I did do that.
He literally says, "Do not pet" on them.
Well, I did not pet the dog, but I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I'm a fucking idiot. I've told this story before, but I did a gig in Toronto at Puff Mama's or whatever, in that weed friendly club, and then afterwards, when she paid me for the weekend, she gave me a pot cookie too. So I was like, all right, whatever. And like I knew I couldn't go over the border with it, so I kind of like I just ate it. I ate it like before I took off, so I felt good. So like I ate it, but I'm like it wasn't even a big cookie. I'm like, all right, it's not gonna like it's just like a mellow thing. And then I get to the border, and I don't feel high. I feel like, you know what I mean? You're just like, you just come to, and then I had my windows down, and I didn't realize it, but some of the crumbs from the cookie were like still like on the passenger seat or whatever. So like I'm not even putting two and two together. So I got my windows down. I'm not even thinking that, I ate a pot cookie, anything weird's gonna happen, whatever. Just on the whole line, I see the cops go by with the dog. It's a line of cars. They go down by the driver's side, not a big deal. And then they like do their lines. They're not looking for anyone specific. And then like when they walked back up the passenger side, I had my window down. If I would have had my window up, nothing would have happened. But I had my window down, and the dog, they're friendly. Or at least this one was, and he just comes up to the window. And he's like, he looks happy. He's like, hey, woof, woof. And he like puts his head, he puts his paws up like on there, like, hey, what's going on, buddy? And I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, shit. And then I knew something. So, and I'm still in this line for like 10 minutes, like waiting to go through. And as soon as I got up there, they immediately like pulled me over, and then they put me in a room for like an hour. And they like searched my car. They took everything out of my car. They didn't put everything back in. And I told them, I go, hey, my buddy was in my car last night, and he ate a pot cookie and like the crumbs.
Oh, shit.
And they were fine. They like just get out. They were nice to me. They literally take everything out of your car, like your spare tire, out of the spare tire thing. And then they just leave it there for you to put back in.
Oh, that's annoying.
Which I guess I am the dummy that left crumbs in my car that would cause the issue. But I mean, trust me, I was sober as can be as I left there. But
that's like so insane. That's so crazy how intense their sense of smell is that they can pick up on crumbs.
Yeah, it was just crumbs. Like they went through my whole car, and like that was it. And then they were nice to me when they let me go. But still, just the fact that it went down like that was like, ah, man. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Davy Cakes, make sure he pays you and get bigger art. Oh, he's saying your art behind you is like.
No, I know. Hold on, let me show how cool the rest of the art is, because I thought about that. I'm like, dang, that's not the best. visual. So we have this here. It's a film I'm working on called Anxiety Club with some comedians. I'm a producer. We have all this other cool art on the wall. This is big art. So we got some artwork going on here. I don't know if you can see it or not. We got a vibe going on. This is some Lego art that my boyfriend did.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Lego art. Yeah. But I'm moving soon anyway. I'm coming back to New York in like a few months. So
what area of the city you living in?
So I don't know. We are looking probably go back to Astoria with Drew. Astoria, or like if we can find a nice spot that's not too crazy pricey. Upper West Side would be like a dream, you know. But and I'm doing my first show at the New York Comedy Club in Stamford, which I'm excited. I've never been to that club yet. I'm headlining there end of next month, which I'm pumped about.
Nice. I think Jim Stansel might be the manager there, allegedly.
Jim, what's his last name?
Stansel. At least he was a manager there. I don't know which club he's with. He's a manager now at one of the New York comedy clubs. I think that's the one he worked at.
Cool. Yeah, I'm excited about it because, I've never been there. I heard great things. So, yeah.
Heck yeah, Janelle. But yes, when I make thousands of dollars, I'm able to pay guests. When I don't, I was able to pay you last time because I made some money. So it depends on if
It's just fun to hang with you.
Yeah.
And it's good because I've been coming on this podcast. I've been coming on your podcast for like years. Like you give me so many great spots and opportunities. Like when I first was like kind of starting out in New York a long time ago, and we'd go to Snowdonia with so much fun.
Snowdonia.
We had like a lot of fun.
That's back in the day when we would do podcasts in person.
Yeah, at your apartment. It was like always a great time. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm excited about for going back to New York. Because honestly, like as much as I love Boston and LA was really fun too, like I miss the energy and the camaraderie of New York. Like I definitely have the most amount of comedy friends in New York. And like I feel like the bond that we all made, even if we don't see each other for years, it's like you get right back to, because it's like you grow and push each other so much and are in such like shit things together and good things that, I don't know. It should be cool.
And it's also fun talking to people where you don't kind of like worry about what the hell you're saying to each other. Like sitting at the table last night with Matt Broussard and Rebecca Reingold. I don't know if you know them, but
yeah, I love Matt.
But they're both Jewish, and they're talking about like when you do Jewish shows and they don't let you know if it's a fundraiser or what exactly it's a fundraiser for. And you're like, okay, now all of a sudden I'm part of this. Like that. And it was just, what do you call it? It's just interesting hearing them talk about that, which is all, and it's one of those things where at some conversations where I don't know if you'd want, because you're making jokes. Like, I don't know if I want that on a podcast on the internet, because it's obviously just tongue in cheek, just making jokes. But
yeah, totally. I love that. The banter is just so natural and like the hang is a lot easier in New York because like in LA you got to drive, sit in traffic, and like everyone's kind of isolated by their borough. But like in New York, you all just like fled the streets together. You're in the subway. You're just like it's just more of a hang.
Yeah, it's definitely what do you call it? An easier vibe, if you will. Yeah. Davy Cakes, if you don't pay taxes, are you on the spectrum, Ray? Wait, if I'm on the spectrum, I don't have to pay taxes? All right, I'm going to quit paying taxes.
RK was saying, yeah. RK was saying that. That's so funny.
No wonder why everyone's coming out as autistic. Like, I'm autistic.
Seriously.
He's autistic if he thinks people don't have to pay taxes because they're on the spectrum. He's on the spectrum.
No, he's absolutely, like, something is wrong with that man. He's a loony bin.
I don't know. I think Trump purposely, this is me being political, but I think he got Elon Musk and RFK, high profile people, putting them in those positions. So if anything goes sideways, he could just sidestep it and be like, hey, it was these guys the whole time. It wasn't me. It was these guys. Look at like he did to his last vice president. It's like, this guy's a traitor.
Pence. Yeah. No, totally. I think you're right.
Pence can't even go out in public anymore. He has to hide.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. He just hides after the January 6th. He's still hiding somewhere under a desk.
He might be like.
He can't come out.
Oh,
He's stuck under the desk. It's like, come on, Mike Pence.
He put in the book, like, didn't he write? Didn't he? Yeah, he came out against Trump, obviously. Yeah.
Trump just threw him under the bus. Trump's like, I don't know this guy. This guy's a traitor. He's clearly a traitor.
That's a good impression.
Now my impressions suck. All you do is you just talk like you can't talk much.
I try to do an Irish accent. It sounds like an Indian accent. It sounds like if Bono moved to India.
It's but yeah, I don't want to pay tax. I'm gonna make sure I'm on the spectrum. Do I get a card, like a PBA card? Do I get one of those, like on the Spectrum card? I'm down.
You should. You are down.
I'm down. Yeah, literally down. I am down. Are you down with the Spectrum? Mm-hmm. Are you down with the Spectrum?
Getting down with the Spectrum.
Down with the Spectrum. I'm down.
Do you and Ray have your show still at the Stand?
He lives in LA. He moved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good for him, but are you sad because you guys had a good thing going, or?
No, I mean, I still have a show. I had a show last night. It was fun.
Oh, nice.
It's good times.
So what's Ray doing in LA? Just comedy and that kind of thing, or something pushed him specifically?
No, I guess just doing shows out there. He just moved out there. I think he's got to get settled out there. But yeah, but no, the show I do with Danny Polachuk now.
Oh, fun.
I don't know if you know Danny.
I don't, but if when I'm in the city,
he's Jewish.
I'm always down to help too.
Yeah, he's a Jewish guy. I don't know if that's all right. I hang out with a lot of the Jews.
Okay. That's fine. I don't mind. I love Jews.
They're that's the other thing too. I don't know if people are Jewish. I don't know if anyone's Jewish or not, just by looking at them. So it's weird. What are you looking at? Why are you all over your phone? Come on, focus.
I'm here. I was looking at my Play-Doh. I was trying to make it up.
Are you making a penis with it?
No, I'm not. It's like nice. It's good grip strength. It's good PT for the hand.
Jesus. Ray is Articulate John. Ray is a New England serial killer.
Oh, instead of Stuttering John, that's funny. I see. Wow.
Oh, Articulate John. Ray is the New England serial killer. Fine, whatever.
There were so many for a while.
There were so many?
There were a couple killers on the loose.
I don't think you could be a serial killer anymore. Serial killers are like there's too much DNA now. There's too much forensics. There's cameras anywhere. I think the good old days of serial killers, we're going to lose all our documentaries. They're all gone.
That's all right.
That's all right?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is, I guess, a good thing. I'm saying, though, there was an I-80 serial killer because I take I-80. So but the guy was caught like in 1973 or 1983. That was the golden age of serial killers.
I know. And there's no female. There's what would they been? It's a tiny percentage. There's just a couple female serial killers, but mostly they're all men.
Well, you got to take up the initiative. Get out of the house and do something. Put down the Play-Doh. Ray, I washed the black cloaks. Now what? Hashtag the cabal. I don't know, Diablo. I don't know. I feel
like your fans are all hammered. It's 1 p.m.
They are hammered. Diablo Sandwich. He's a Smokey and the Bandit fan. He hasn't watched the new movie since 1982 when that movie came out.
That sandwich looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like there's cheese on top of the bread.
No, it's if you want to see the sandwich, it's
it is cheese. It does look like that's drizzled cheese on top.
I know there's jalapenos on it. Diablo's. It's from Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah. Jackie
Gleason. Anyway, it's pulled pork sandwich with a spicy kick, typically made with pork bathed in Texas Pete hot sauce, served on a hamburger bun.
Well, his photo looks nothing like that. That's not a hamburger bun. That's not pulled pork. That's a cold cut. Diablo market, your branding is way off.
No, that's the sandwich from Smokey and the Bandit where they said it. But according to Google, that's what Google's saying is what's in the. But no, Diablo sandwich is from that. But there's the Google thing, a pulled pork sandwich, spicy kick, made famous in the Smokey and the Bandit movie. But the sandwich he's showing is the one from the movie.
It looks good.
So there it is. Tukey. Is this a young lady SJ took $20 from? I don't think he took money from you.
Who's SJ?
Stuttering John, but no, he didn't.
Oh, no.
They try to instigate trouble. There's still people that try to instigate trouble for the poor man. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff he did to instigate it. But
I still don't really understand the whole universe around it.
He had a podcast where he would talk a lot of smack about a lot of people. So they, in response, would do a podcast and talk smack about him. Then they go at each other. But he quit doing that, but they still kind of like go at him.
Yeah, he moved to Florida.
He moved to Florida to go get away from you animals. Animals.
Yeah, he told me some crazy shit did happen, like people with like his home and like people just being really unkind and
Well, all right. He's leaving something out of that story. He would also show up to people's houses. He's the one that started showing up at people's houses.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So he left that part out of the story, that he was the one going house to house, showing up at people's houses in different states, standing out, filming himself outside there. It's like, come on. I told you I'd be here. Let's bring it. No. So he did instigate that. Like I said, he's not innocent in this. He did it. I've never showed up at anyone's house being like, let's go. Come on.
Yeah. I'm going to call him after this. And
yeah, he's not innocent in this. He didn't just, yes, people have done it to him, but he would also do it to them. This isn't a, yeah, so he's not like sitting there like, no, why has this happened? Why did this happen to me? So, yes, he did start a lot of it that has come his way. So he's not innocent.
Got it.
So let's not say poor guy, but yeah.
I love that the initials are SJ. Reminds me of like Sarah Jessica Parker or something like.
Yes. Husey Entertainment, 69 viewers. Is that because the hewer is a dirty hewer?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Thank you, Husey. He's from Ireland. He's drunk, dude. He drinks like 5 Guinness a day.
Maybe he can help me with my Irish accent. I was trying to do an Irish accent, my modern father, and I sound kind of Indian.
A mortar boarder?
Mortar border. I had this joke where I had an act out where like I had to do an Irish accent and like it sounded so weirdly Indian. And I'm like, I feel like I sound like if Bono moved to India, and that got a huge laugh. So like I cannot. Maybe Hewer can help me with an accent. Hewer. But how do you do an Irish accent?
That sounded all right. I just think you got to go like diddly dee at the end. I don't know. I don't even know if that's an Irish. I don't know any. I never heard Husey say that. But for some reason, whenever someone does an Irish impression, they always end it with like a diddly. It's like I never heard actually Irish people say that.
Well, I'm actually a dual Irish citizen. My grandmother was born there, so you'd think I'd have it in me, but no one in my family has that accent. So I'm like, damn it, be cool.
Let's go. Did you go to Ireland?
I did. I went there like a couple times. One for like a college course. I took like Irish politics and Irish literature in college, and then I did also did Irish step dancing, which was fun.
Is that where they like dance, but they only move their feet, no other part of their body? It's just their feet.
Like you just like float around on the floor. Yeah.
It's just your feet. Nothing else moves, but your feet just.
Yeah. The music is so good though. Oh my God. The soundtrack from what's that? Oh fuck. What's it? Soundtrack from not The Departed, but like It's a really good soundtrack. It's like Calcutta or something.
There are some U2 songs on there 'cause they're from Ireland. Johnny Carson, Janelle, any interest in playing Ray one-on-one in basketball?
I would lose terribly. I'm only good at handling balls on my boyfriend. I'm not.
Damn.
I cannot handle actually I'm pretty good at football. Like I can toss a football well, catch football. It's fun. Basketball, no.
Playing some basketball. I was supposed to play someone in basketball tomorrow, and it got called off.
Oh.
Which is, I would have played. I would. I don't know.
They got scared.
They got scared. I didn't call it off.
Johnny Carson, didn't know you were still alive. Love it.
Johnny F. Carson on YouTube.
Get up. This is I love these photos. These profile photos are wild.
Let's cut it up. That's his YouTube channel, Johnny F. Carson on YouTube. He cuts up fish. He's a fisherman.
Ooh, yum. Love fish.
And
I wonder what your favorite fish is to cut up. I do wonder, Johnny, because I went fishing one time in Florida, but they take you on a boat where they make it so easy. You just catch 50 fish. Got mackerel,
right.
Got a bunch of fish, got flounder, and we cooked it that night. It was amazing. But that was with the crew of people you paid. They made it so easy. But nothing like fresh fish. Nothing like fresh fish.
Well, people give me this is my favorite fish.
I love sole. I love flounder, sole. I'd make a really good baked haddock. I'd put breadcrumbs on it, and
I eat tuna fish out of an envelope.
Oh yeah, I like that too. That's good. I've done that. That's yummy.
Yeah. People act like it's the weirdest thing, but
no.
It's
wild caught. It's great protein. It's healthy. Yeah. As long as it's wild caught, you can't get farm raised because they pump that shit up with steroids and everything to make it look good. And it's just in a big net. You got to get wild caught.
I don't know. I just get it. All my tuna fish comes in an envelope. That's all I know. If you want tuna fish, it comes in an envelope.
You ever eat sardines? I'm a big sardines eater.
No, I don't. Come on, man.
I love sardines. Sardines are good. Is it gay to go on a date with a trans gal? No.
That's what I did.
I know. Nice podcast.
And then we made out. No, we didn't make out.
You made out on her dick. Just kidding.
We had a sword fight.
Sword fight. No, it's totally fine. I mean, that wasn't really a date. I know he's trying to get to
instigate. See what they do here? Now I got to go show up at his house and film it.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You weren't even on a date. You just went for a drink. Did you even buy them the drink?
Yes, I bought him 2 drinks. Bought him 2 beers.
That's nice. Okay, 2 drinks.
2 beers. And they drank them like a dude. Hanger from a hotel. My hangers from a hotel. No, I think hotels have them now where you can't. They're locked. Hotels have the, what do you call it? The hangers where it's like that little ball thing. You got to stick it in there. So you can't take them.
I was talking about where you can't even get it off the hook.
I mean, you can get it off the hook, but it doesn't have a hook on it. It's got like a little hook. It's like that, and then you just got to stick it in there, and then it hangs.
This looks weirdly sexual. No, just kidding.
Yeah, it's fantastic. This is how I do that. You into this?
In there.
You know that little hand. I'm talking about coat hangers in the hotel. Don't get the message twisted. We're talking about.
I love how Kamala Harris just pops in hanger from hotel. That's it. Mic drop. Just your fans crack me up. They're equally entertaining and I don't understand them. They're so bewildering to me. They say the most random stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to keep going. I know you said you wanted to get out 1:15. I'm going to keep going. If you want to hang, great. If you got to jump off for your work stuff, that's cool too.
I'll do a few more minutes and then I'll hop off it.
All right. Cool.
25.
There we go. Nice yawn. She's all worn out from playing with Play-Doh.
I know. But see how I was so high, then I crashed? I have 2 liters of goat's blood. Call me. What does that even mean?
There's this guy, and I like this guy. This guy's just fine. But he started a thing where saying people are starting this cabal to take down other podcasters. and somehow my name got involved. I'm like, leave me out of this. So it's a fake thing. It's a fake thing that's like not even real. He was just saying it joking. So now the running joke, now that, but then I Googled what a cabal is, and it's like a Jewish organization that does. I'm like, I'm not even Jewish. I'm not even allowed in if I wanted to be. So
you could convert. People convert, but it's
just to join a cabal, just to join an evil. I want to be Jewish just to join the evil group about them.
Goat's blood tastes good. I mean, goat's cheese is very good.
I have 2 liters of goat's blood. Call me a cabal. If you ever want to see it, just go to Astoria. They let them hang in their windows.
Yeah.
They scare them.
But you know, that reminds me of, like, ever seen Super Troopers? Liter Cola. Do we have Liter Cola Farva? Remember that line and Super Troopers?
I know I saw it. I don't remember it.
Anyone know that line out there? Don't leave me hanging. It's the funniest part of the whole movie. Oh, Liter Cola. Do we have Liter Cola?
Liter Cola. But thank you for the goat blood. What was I going to say? So the Met. What's up?
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, you're going to tell me about goat blood. Tell me.
No. You go first.
No, I was going to change subjects completely. That's why.
Do it. Change it.
Oh, you're done? All right.
I honestly didn't know what I was going to say. So please
You're like, I just felt like I had to talk. Got some Play-Doh going. Got to fuck around and do this shit. I do miss my apartment in Astoria. That was a
great spot. What part of Jersey do you think you'll end up in?
I don't know. Not too far from Manhattan.
Hmm.
And then I'm thinking about doing this. So I got an apartment in Jersey.
Yep.
I would ride my bike to the Amtrak, and then I'd take my bike on the Amtrak, and then I'd ride my bike in New York City. So most days when it's not raining, I would just ride my bike around the city, as opposed to it's too expensive to have a car.
Yeah, I agree. I like that idea a lot, because like you'd have to pay to like park your car, right?
No, it's not even that. It's costs money to go back and forth over the tunnels.
Oh, right.
Then there's a congestion fee. So just driving in the city is like another $10.
What's the congestion? Oh, added to the tunnel. Right.
No, anywhere in Manhattan now is $9. If you just drive anywhere in Manhattan now, anywhere between 59th Street all the way down to like downtown. If you drive anywhere under 59th Street, it's automatic $9 fee.
But where are they putting that fee? Like, where's that coming from? Like, how do they get your card info?
Just on your Easy Pass.
Oh, I see. Because I'm like trying to decide if I should bring my car to Astoria or just leave it here in Mass, like at my parents' or something, like in their driveway. Because I'm like, I know it'd be helpful to have my car if I do like out of town gigs, but then like parking sucks in Astoria, and then
parking's not too bad in Astoria. I had a car in Astoria and just move it every day.
That's true. I guess when I lived there though, it was like pandemic vibes, so no one was moving their car for work. So I like struggled so hard to find spots, but I have not lived in the city since 2020, so I'm excited to go back.
Yeah, man.
So you think I should bring my car? You think it would be helpful to have it? Because like going to Brooklyn from Astoria, but like I like your idea of the bike. The bike freaks me out. My boyfriend's a big like bicyclist, but like I get freaked out.
No, it goes so much faster than the train.
The bike.
Like you don't realize how small Manhattan is until you do it on a bicycle and realize, oh wow, I just went from uptown to downtown.
Do you wear your helmet? That's what freaks me out.
No.
Dude, remember Kenny DeForest, R.I.P. Kenny passed away, got hit by a car while I was on a bike.
Yeah, I've got hit by a car while riding a bike. That was in Ohio. They don't look in the traffic. The lady was
wear a helmet. What the
I had to right away, and the lady, she didn't hit me too bad. It was my brother-in-law's bike. It's when I first went back to Ohio. She messed up the bike, but like I didn't really get hurt. But her insurance bought my brother-in-law a new bike. But they were like trying to make me get an ambulance. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I was all right.
Oh, God.
Yes, but that was
That's scary.
But that's Ohio. They don't look for it. And in New York, I'm got my head on a swivel.
You have to.
Lady KB, they want you to be Pope. I don't know if you saw that earlier chat.
No.
They nominated you for Pope. Move to Jersey City. Kevin can ride a tandem bike.
You and Kevin can ride it. KB, you're beautiful. Finally, a normal, beautiful.
Yay! A normal, beautiful. What are you saying? You're saying the rest of these people are not beautiful and normal?
No, we see photos of you with your eyes rolled back. We see sandwich photos. We see a guy with like teeth for eyes. It's like a beautiful woman finally on here. It's nice to see you are still in touch with beautiful women in your life.
Yeah. There we go.
Who's Kevin?
Oh, Kevin Brennan. He rides a bike a lot. I ride a bike a lot.
Neil Brennan's brother? Oh, you're
Neil Brennan's brother. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's funny. But they are like in a huge, they still don't talk, do they? Or they ever get over that?
I don't know. Maybe they got over it. Maybe they're cool now. They could be good friends now. I don't, you'd have to run that by them.
It's interesting when like siblings of like big stars hit off and then they don't talk. Like I know that with another two people, like they don't keep in, I'm like, they just like don't talk. And I'm like, wait, your brother is so and you just like don't talk to them. I'm like, why not just like bury the grudge and like make them your friend and help them help you, you know?
Bury the grudge.
Bury the grudge. It's like life is too short. I want to end on that motivational. Like that's my ending thing is like people let go of shit. Life is too short.
Life is too short. Let go.
Like, because if you hold a grudge in your head,
don't hold grudges.
That person's living rent.
They're living in your head.
They're living in your head. And it's like
a parasite in RFK Jr.'s brain. Did you see that? He's got a parasite in his brain. Did you?
Wait, who is saying that? I did see that they were saying that, but who started that?
I don't know if that's true, but yeah, there was a parasite living in RFK Jr.'s brain. I don't know. Probably Trump. Probably that sounds like something.
His move. No, but honestly, they do say, Ray, when you like are holding a grudge against someone, it's like trying to give them poison. It's like feeding yourself poison and expecting them to die.
Yeah, so don't do it. That's a good message. I wish they would get along.
Who?
The Brennan brothers.
Yeah, do you get along with your siblings?
I do, but like I don't. I can't talk to them about like a lot of stuff just because like it's not stuff they could relate to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but yes, I do get along with them. This again, New York Times will not let me click on.
Oh, because you're not a subscriber or whatever?
Yeah, they like want, it's like the first article that comes up. All right, here's an article that I can't do. RFK Jr. is not alone. More than 1 billion people have a parasitic worms. Oh, look, he's got the same chin as me. But he's got a public. Why are they not showing that it's in his brain? All right. I just wanted to say it's in his brain because that's where.
But they did at the very top. They did. Scroll down. It said, got into my brain, ate a portion of it, and then died.
A worm got in my brain, ate a portion, and then died. How did he know?
They scroll down a little. They were spoken by a U.S. presidential candidate according to 2012.
Look at you. You're a reader.
Yeah, I love reading.
He sought medical attention after experienced mental fogginess and memory loss. Fuck, maybe I got one of these.
Well, must have done like a MRI. They must have done a MRI on the brain to see. That's crazy. I want to do a brain MRI. I want to see what's going on up there.
They do them all the time on me.
Wait, really? Why?
When I got in a car accident, they said there was a seizure that I have non-epileptic seizures. That's what they.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's tough.
So I'm on anti-seizure medication, so I'm fine. But I couldn't drive for like 6 months. I had to like get clearance and everything. They had to like do special tests.
Yeah, that's no joke.
So, but I'm fine now and I'm thriving.
Yeah, but have you ever gotten a seizure or?
No, not since I started the medication.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and once I started the medication, I've been fine. But what also sucks is they were going on for a long time. And I would complain to my doctor, and he just kept calling them anxiety.
Oh, see, that's
attack.
what's messed up. You have to advocate for yourself because people will
Yeah.
not. It's so crazy.
I kept having these episodes. I had one on stage when I was with Carmen Lynch at I don't know, we were at the Stress Factory or something. Or no, not Stress Factory, Bananas in Jersey. And like I thought it only lasts like 8 seconds, but I guess I thought it lasts like not even a second. Like, oh, I thought I was just having like a brain fart for a second, and I was fine. And she's like, no, it was a good like 10 seconds. Like I was out of it. And then like I got my everything back again. And I went to my doctor. She took me to the ER, and the ER goes, she called John Fish. John Fish was my emergency contact. Poor John Fish is getting calls. Like, come get Ray DeVito.
Oh my God. That's scary. Well, I'm glad you're okay now. I'm glad you got on the med.
No, but I'm saying I would go to my doctor and explain I'm having these episodes. And he's like, those are anxiety attacks. And he'd just give me more anti-anxiety medication. It wasn't anxiety. It literally took me getting in a car accident for him to be like,
oh my God. That's
a neurologist to look at it and be like, you're having. All right, keep. All right.
So it happened before then. It happened before the car accident, but
it was never diagnosed. Nobody would diagnose it. No one would say, no one sent me to go see a neurologist. He's like, these are clearly anxiety attacks. That's it. They're just anxiety attacks. And that was it.
What medication did they give you?
I'm on a form of Keppra.
I don't know what that is.
It's a anti-seizure medication.
Oh, but you're not on any anxiety medication now.
No, I don't take any anxiety. I have anxiety, but I don't take medication for it.
Yeah, same. I did, but I just got off. Yeah.
They just gave you Play-Doh. Like, here, deal with your Play-Doh.
Pretty much. Well, I love this, Ray. I could chat all day, but I have to this other thing.
Do your day job. I hear you. Don't say what it is, but thank you, Janelle. Thanks for everyone. Follow her at Janelle Jokes on Instagram. And
come to my show. If anyone's in Stamford, Connecticut area, come on Thursday, June 26th. I'm headlining New York Comedy Club in Stamford. I'd love to see you guys.
Hell yeah. Get up there June 26th in Stamford. All right. Thank you, Janelle. I'll see you later, my dear. Peace.
Bye. Thank you.
That's Janelle. She's fantastic. I'm blah, 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 the cabal. Thank you, Diablo Sandwich. I don't know what those things are, but I know. Yes, move to Jersey City and ride tandem bikes. That's what I'll do. I'll ride tandem bikes. I don't know if you guys saw this. So a big my fucking Cavaliers, dude, down 0-2 to the pit. We're done, man. I bet against the Cavaliers last night. They were favored by 7.5 points after they just lost game one. 3 guys not playing, 3 starters or 2 starters, 2 all-stars, and the 6th man of the year not playing, yet they're still favored by 7.5 points. I'm like, I'm taking Indiana and the points. And if we win, who gives a shit? I'll happily lose $100 and fucking just be happy the Cavs won. So the game's going on. We're up by 20. And I was like, oh, man, we're going to win this. And it ended up fucking choking. Also, here's why we're fucked. It's the playoffs. Darius Garland, you got a sore toe. I get it. DeAndre Hunter can't play because he's got a broken thumb. I get a broken bone, but a sore ankle and a sore toe. This is the playoffs, dude. This isn't a game in December. Get your ass on the court and play. And they're not playing. So the Cavs are done. But I did win $100. I looked like I was going to win $100 and the Cavs were going to win because it looks like they were going to win by like 3 or 4 points, but they deserve to lose. So it sucks that they lost. It's a bummer. Cavaliers are done. And it's what it is. It's Cleveland sports. And I don't care. I don't feel bad for them. I don't, because they don't want to play. If you don't want to play, I don't want to watch. You don't want to get your ass on the court and play with a sore thumb or a sore ankle and a sore toe. Get out. Dude, I had a broken toe. If it was a playoffs, I fucking would duct tape that toe together and go out and play. Who gives a shit? You got all summer to rest it. You have the best doctors around you to take care of it. It's not career threatening if you play with a sore toe. Fucking get your ass out there, tape it up, and play. And the Pacers are just beating them up, and they lose. They deserve to fucking lose. And I will sadly just have to accept it. You know, it's a bummer. And I'm going to keep betting against them. Get your ass out there and play, you soft pansies. I'm calling out the team, man. Just soft. Jared Allen last year, they get to this second round last year, and then they beat Boston in Boston, and then suddenly everyone sits out. Donovan Mitchell sat out a game. Jared Allen sat out the whole series over little injuries, not even serious injuries. Just fucking quit. Just I feel sad today. It's the playoffs, dude. They're too soft. They're too soft, and I'm just going to call them out, hold them responsible. They're too soft to win. I get it. You're great in November, December, and January when there's no stakes. Now everyone's coming to play, and you're not ready. You're not playing. You're not hanging with the big boys. You're not. You don't seem to care. That's it. They looked horrible. Jared Allen's supposed to be a defensive player of the year candidate. Can't even close out on three-pointers. They're literally isolating to pick on Jared Allen, who was up for defensive player of the year. You're supposed to be a defensive player of the year candidate, and they're literally picking you out to be like, we're doing pick and roll, so we go at him. They're picking you out as a weakness, and you're supposed to be a defensive player of the year? Get out of here, dude. I mean, hats off to Indiana. They're kicking our ass, and they fucking deserve to beat us. Right now, Donovan Mitchell is playing his ass off. He's balling. Max Strus is hitting big shots. Max Strus is never going to be a good defender, but he's doing what he had to do. But the rest of them, man, step up. Jared Allen. I'm looking at you, Jared Allen. I'm looking at you, Evan Mobley. Suit up Darius Garland. Get your ad. DeAndre Hunter, I get it. You have a broken thumb. That's probably a bigger deal. But even if you could somehow do whatever you can to play through it, man. But I think they might steal a game in Indiana, but I don't know. I see them losing this thing. I don't see how they pull it off. I don't. They've shown me no heart that they're all of a sudden gonna honestly quit being pussies. Literally, they stop it. I don't see it. They're not putting in that kind of effort to do it. So that's what I'm calling. Templetic Converters. Ray, would you rap battle Carlos Danger? If you don't know him, he is a guy who used to be on your pod. Roast battle? How about we rap battle? We rap battle. I'll roast battle Carlos Danger. No, I talk to Carlos in Twitter messages every day. I like the guy. He's all right. He's a good guy. Yes, he used to be on my podcast. I don't want to speak for him, but I think he's taking a back seat on some of this podcast to stay out of the drama stuff. I don't like the drama stuff. So can we just sit here and talk about envelope tuna? Envelope tuna? Envelope tuna? And let's talk about this, man. I have no idea what the Met Gala is. The Cavs are playing soft. Yeah, they are, Bo Beardington. They're playing like punks. At first, I thought it was J.B. Bickerstaff, but now they're doing the same thing this year with Atkinson, who is a great coach. It's like, dude, and shout out to Rick Carlisle. He's one of the best coaches in the league. He doesn't get the props he deserves, but Rick Carlisle is a hell of a coach. He gets his teams ready for the playoffs. And I don't know. I think my team treats the playoffs like they're regular season games. Like, we're better than this team in the regular season. We should be better than them now. What's the difference? And it's like, they weren't playing balls out in the fucking regular season. You got to be ready for whatever. Be ready for war. But yes, the Cavs are definitely. But yes, if Carlos Danger wants to roast me, it's on. It's on. But he's a good guy. So this happened in New York City. I don't know what is such a big deal about the Met Gala. What's the point of it? Everyone goes and they dress up in fancy outfits. This is it. This is the Met Gala. Everyone goes. So if I was to go, I'd just show up with my Hugo Boss shirt, my Macy's gold chains, the biggest moments. These are the biggest moments. Stars red carpet arrival. That's not even a red carpet. I guess that's a pregnant woman. So these are just images from the gala. Everyone in their fancy clothes, looking nice. Jodie Turner-Smith, whoever that is. That's how out of touch I am. I got to know who some of these people are. But it's all like just a party. Just show up and let people know how trendy you are. And everyone's getting high praises. Everyone's getting high praises that showed up and looked, I guess, stunning. Stunning, I tell you. They look stunning. The best dressed stars. This is what they're saying the best dressed stars were. But I'm going to get to one in particular. But we'll go to that article, the best dress. So here they are. Look, I could have showed up with my $700 jacket, right? Or my $600 jacket. I like how it went up in value. It went up $100 after I bought it. There they are. This is that's Rihanna. It doesn't look like Rihanna. And ASAP Rocky, whoever. Well, there's Rihanna. I guess she's pregnant. I'm assuming she's pregnant. Otherwise, Diana Ross. Oh, Diana Ross. Damn, how did she get there and all that? That's just unnecessary, Diana Ross. Lady KB, would you wear that? That just seems like a lot of unnecessary cloth. Like, you got to, like, put that on your lap the whole night. You can't just walk around dragging that shit. But I guess that's what this thing's all about. Like, you just try to be obnoxious as all hell. That's the purpose of it. So she got number 2. Number 1 is Rihanna. She's got to be pregnant. If she's not pregnant, she definitely looks pregnant. So let's see what People Magazine said. Not only did Rihanna soft launch her 3rd pregnancy, so she is pregnant. Good, because otherwise that's like so she's pregnant. So there she is doing it. There's Diana Ross wearing dude, that's got to even be like, just looking at that dress, that's got to be like impossible to like even, like, it's got to be exhausting to take a step forward carrying that much cloth with you, right? That's like literally like when they bring out the flag at a baseball field and they cover the outfield with the American flag. Like, you literally need like a bunch of people like they're rolling up the tarp to walk behind you if you're wearing that dress, Diana Ross. Like, that's just not practical. I get it. You're trying to show off how nice it is, but that's exhausting. You can't move more than 5 feet with that dress on. You're going to break out in a sweat. You don't have enough muscles on your 81-year-old body to move. I guess you have to hire people to carry around the back of your dress with you. And now you ruin their day. Well, I guess that means you get into the gala. Like, what are you going to the gala for? I have to carry on. I'm just here. I'm just hired to carry Diana Ross's stupid dress. That's what I'm here for. Diana Ross wore an obnoxious dress. She's 81 years old. She doesn't need to be. Most people 81 are in wheelchairs. She brought a 500-pound jacket that she's dragging around the streets of New York City. So I'm just here. And of course it's white, so it's going to get stained. And it's raining. But yeah, I imagine that's like just a team of people behind her hired to carry her fucking coat that they did not want to be carrying. But it still looks lovely. She gets number 2 on this list. Coleman Domingo, who I don't know who he is, but he's got nice fashion. I think he looks nice. He's wearing his dead dad suit, just like I do. That's his dead dad suit. His son gets to wear that. Yeah. His son gets to wear that when he's no longer with the. I don't know who Coleman Domingo is. They don't say what he is, but apparently they don't say what he does. At least Diana Ross and Rihanna, I know who they are, but Carmen Domingo, there he is, looking nice. It'd be nice if he's just a random dude that just got in and they just dressed nice. Tiana Taylor, who I don't know who she is, but here she is, a little homage to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, looking like a Beatle. Looking like she's, well, I like that. She's got the little Paul Revere feather in her hat as well. She's got the shoulder pads going, like she's kind of like a matador. I'm into it. I like what she's pulling off. Tiana Taylor. She's looking good. Also, a little like the White Stripes when they went through that phase where Jack White would wear stuff like that. I could see that, a little influence there. A little Big J Okerson with the chain wallet from her trousers to her pant pockets. I see that. I see it. And I also like it. It's not that obnoxious of a coat where you need a team of people to carry it around with you. I'm with you on all this. Number 5, Jodie Turner-Smith. I don't know who she is, but I dig this outfit. A little Alice in Wonderland. She's doing her thing. Again, I don't know who she is, but Whoopi Goldberg. Again, another. They're all is like all wearing like Alice in the Wonderland type hats. It's gonna get if they all there wear that. She kind of looks like Spike Lee a little bit, like just looking at the face. But I guess they're both like just about the same age. But there's Whoopi Goldberg. Fine, that's a cool outfit. That's not a bad outfit. I give it to Whoopi. Douchey showed up, or Doche. I'm assuming that's a chick, right? And I'm only assuming it's a chick because of the lip. But yeah, all right. Doche she looks fine. Oh, because she's got a purse. But yeah, that's a nice outfit. I'll give her number 7. We're only doing Zendaya. Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Peter Chicken Man Brennan, can you help my bro KB smooth things out with Louis J. Gomez? Why? What happened between Kevin and Louis J. Gomez? I'm sure they'll get along fine. Louis doesn't like drama, so he'll be fine. You know, he'll be fine. But yeah, well, I don't think Louis said anything to Kevin. Why did Kevin say something to Louis? I don't know. I don't know this. I can't keep up with the kids, man. What are the kids doing? Are the name? I don't even know who Zendaya is. It's season number 8, best dressed person at the Met Gala, for Christ's sake. She's out here wearing fancy clothes. And I didn't even know who she is. There's ASAP Rocky. All right. You know what? I'm going to go he's best dressed because at least he brought an umbrella and it was raining. And he's an all right rapper. I'm not too into his rap, but at least him, I know who he is. He's all right. And Demi Moore. She's got a husband who's dying, just literally at home on hospice. And she's like, I'm going, but you can't hold her responsible for that. Or is she even married to Bruce Willis anymore? But Demi Moore's like, I'm going out. Mama's got to eat. But Demi Moore, she's looking lovely. But yes, Peter Chicken Man Brennan, I will smooth things out with everybody. That's what I'm here to do. Smooth things out. I don't know. Maybe I'll see. I'm in New York for a few more days. I might run into Lewis. We'll see. So, all right. This is the one that. Oops, this is not the one I wanted. Halle Berry caught most of the flack. And her dress which I got Halle Berry's crotch-bearing Met Gala dress. Lizzo lost over 150,000 when Lizzo was fat shaming her dancers, which is pretty funny. One was like, a fat dancer's like, you're too fat to be my dancer. It's like, but you wanted fat dancers. But it's safe to say that it's getting less and less uncommon for celebrities to rock extremely daring outfits on red carpets. At the 2025 Met Gala Halle Berry got the award for the most risque fit. And I'm going to take Halle Berry's back on this. I don't think it was that risque. I think she looks amazing. She's 58. She looks great. She's wearing a rocked custom Laquan. Of course, a Laquan Smith. You're going to go with the Laquan Smith. A sheer strip design on Monday night. There it is. There's from the backside, literally her backside. It looks nice. And then this next thing, I don't even know if I'm allowed to show it, but her front, she shows, I don't know if I'm allowed to show. I'm going to go, but you could see the outlines of her crotch. You cannot see her vagina, but you can see like the outlines of like where it goes into your crotch. I'm not going to keep it up there because I don't know if that's too risque for the tubes of the YouTubes, the pube tubes, that's what we call it, pube tubes. There's pubic hairs on cupcakes today, and then Halle Berry's. But I don't think, the fact that like I know people have shown that in streams. I don't know. I don't want to. But she got the award. I don't think it was that risque. What do you guys think about Halle Berry and her risque outfit? I don't think it's that risque. I think it's totally allowed what she did. Lady KB said, I would wear the fuck out of that. There you go, KB. She'll show her lady crotch. And again, it's more like just the pelvic. It's not her crotch. It's not her pubes. How many sheep died for this dress? He would have showed up in a Vince Carter jersey. That's what you would have done, man. I don't know. I don't think it was that risque of a dress. I think that's fine. I think that was what the that dress? Now you're saying you wouldn't wear that? I'd wear that dress. What do I care? I'll wear that dress. I like that. I liked it too, Deborah. I thought the Halle Berry dress was just fine. I thought it was a fabulous dress. She was getting a lot of backlash saying that it wasn't that great, and I thought it was fine. So I'll give it to Halle Berry. All right, you guys. I did an hour and a half. You guys are done. I'm done. Janelle was great. We had a good time. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I will see you punks. I will see you punks later. Thanks for hanging out. That's a show. What's the title we're going with? I liked Pube Tube, but I don't want to get this shit canceled off Brain Zoomies out of respect for Janelle Draper. But we had a good time. All right, man. I love everybody. Hit like, hit subscribe, turn off the lights on your way out, and I will see all you guys later. All right. Peace.